How many kids are we having? We already have 2.
We have Ronan, who's a 5-month-old.
Almost 6.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean, uh-huh? There's another one in the oven, guys.
Yeah. We got another one cooking. We didn't announce it yet. I think we need a break after this one.
I think I need a break after this one. All right, number 4 is if we had to communicate only in love languages for a day, how would we survive?
Your love language is me doing any random act, and you come up and either try to pull my pants down and touch my butt cheeks.
That's not what the question is. First of all, you just wanted to out me.
Yeah, I did.
I said crab, bro.
It's a crab broil.
Crab.
Say broil.
Broil? Number 9 is what's the funniest way you'd want me to support you when you're feeling down?
The funniest?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say funniest, but you could be naked. Thanks.
Stop getting me pregnant so I can look good naked again. Thank you.
Do you love me?
Would you love me if I was a worm?
Yes. I would love you. Yeah. I would love you like a bird.
Oh my lord, you eat me?
Yeah.
Spit me out to your children? Oh.
Next. Welcome back to the Living Limitless podcast. Last episode, we talked a little bit about our transition to Utah.
That was very country of you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to match your accent.
Whatever.
This week, we're going to do some relationship questions. Something we haven't done in a while. We did the shoe game and the would you rather.
Mm-hmm.
And now I don't know what the questions are. I think I read the first one. How many are there? 10?
Yeah.
So there's 10 questions about us and our relationship. Are we each going to answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
You each should answer. I don't know.
This is going to be interesting. I'm a little bit nervous.
I tried to explain it to Aaron, but maybe other people know about the unhinged trend on TikTok. I found one earlier that I liked about like marriage and it was not a bashful one. It was not hateful though, so I liked it.
All right. Are you calling me a grandpa?
When I send Aaron TikToks, I have to send them via iMessage so I can make sure that he actually looks at them, I suppose, instead of through TikTok. So yeah, you are a grandpa.
You're welcome.
Or I'm sorry, I send them through the chat.
I'm done. All right, let's just get into this.
Okay, the first question is if we could achieve one crazy wild goal together, what would it be?
One crazy wild goal together. I mean, we're on track to have like 10 kids, so that'd be pretty crazy.
I don't know about 10 kids. Sorry. You better slow your roll over there.
Oh, well.
Okay, I think that one thing that we could achieve that is, I guess, crazy wild, maybe to society as a whole is like moving out of country.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a big goal of ours. I'd say we talk about it multiple times a week.
Yeah, especially with everything going on.
Yeah. We think it'd be cool to live out of country and live in a different culture. I've been to different countries, and that's very different than like actually immersing yourself in it and living in it. So
yeah. I've never been out of the States.
I know. Where would you want to live?
God, I wouldn't even know. I would feel like I would have to go to multiple different places in order to like find like the spot.
Yeah.
The first one that comes to mind is like Italy.
I figured.
Like Sicily or something.
Yep, I knew you would say it. For some reason, Singapore always pops into my head.
Yeah, you're always saying that.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
All right. Well, you kind of already touched on it. It said number 2 is how many kids or pets are we adopting in the future? Or should we just start a zoo?
Yeah. You can have a human zoo and a pet zoo. We only got one dog, but after our little incident early.
Oh my God. Yeah. May lost her V card.
Yeah, she did. She's laying right here. She's tuckered out.
No, it was unfortunate
It was
to
very.
witness.
Let's just say they were stuck.
Oh my goodness. I feel like obviously I want puppies. I like puppies, but I already know how hard it is to travel just with May
Mm-hmm.
and us being in a different state and not having anyone to watch her and like now having to look in to like doggy daycare. Sorry.
There she is.
Doggy
Her
daycare.
country accent makes her sometimes.
Stutter. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you stuttered after me the other day.
That was yesterday when we were on a walk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many kids are we having? We already have 2 from different relationships.
So Abigail being from your previous relationship and Braxton from my previous relationship.
Mm-hmm.
We have Ronan, who's a 5-month-old.
Almost 6.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean, uh-huh? There's another one in the oven, guys.
Yeah. We got another one cooking. We didn't announce it yet, but if you follow us or watch, you'll be the first to know, I guess.
Yeah. I don't really feel like announcing it like formally, I guess. If you know, then you know.
Mm-hmm. So that's 4.
Yeah.
With May, it's 5. I don't know. I think we need a break after this one.
I think I need a break after this one. Fuck off. Next. Number 3 is, what's your version of the perfect trust fall moment? That's interesting.
Perfect trust fall moment?
Well, like, I don't know how to explain this to you.
Yeah, explain it to Grandpa.
I'm ready. Explain it to little brain.
Fighting words.
God, it's just like asking, like, you know how when you do a trust fall into someone that you like actually trust.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I guess what's one thing that you would do or say that you like others might think is crazy, but you know that I would like have your back on, I guess. That's how I interpret the question.
If I were to come home and tell you that I had an opportunity with the business that I'm starting, I'm quitting my job, how would you react?
Not in a negative way at all.
Uh-huh.
And obviously make sure that everything is like good to go and set just because of like how I am.
Right.
But
I'm pretty sure there's anything that I would say or do, you would have my back.
mm-hmm. I mean, you kind of already did that. You kind of already quit your job and looked for a new one and moved states. And I said, okay, let's go.
Yeah, on a whim. How would you answer that question?
I don't know. I don't really have a lot going on right now.
My day consists of waking up, feeding Ronan, napping.
Yeah.
Feeding Ronan.
I don't know. I mean, I guess the like most crazy thing I could do right now is tell you that I wanted to go like back to work and we'd have to figure out childcare.
Yeah, we would. Was it something you thought about?
Fuck no. Working from home maybe, or like doing like the travel agency.
I could see you totally doing that.
I also just saw on TikTok right now. I've been on TikTok a lot the
I
last
know.
few days.
I get a lot of text messages of TikToks.
I go through phases where I like don't get on social media, and then if I'm not on Instagram at all, I'm usually on TikTok. But anyways, I forgot where I was going with that. Yes. Oh, I just saw literally right now before we started about ghost jobs. Basically, like businesses that do like money laundering or like something sketchy of the sort. They'll put out like ads that are like fake, but like you actually like get paid for it. But it's a ghost job, and you essentially just like hold the fort down.
What?
Yeah.
So it's money laundering.
Essentially, but like you're not technically involved in that part of it.
At that point, why don't we fulfill the buckets that we just talked about and you go work for the like Italian mafia and money launder that way?
I mean,
At least bring us to a different country if you're gonna do it.
I'm Italian. If anyone has questions.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. All right, number 4 is if we had to communicate only in love languages for a day, how would we survive?
Oh, it'd be easy for you.
For me to you or for you to me?
For you to me. Your love language is me doing any random act. I could be washing the dishes. I could be opening the fridge. I could be brushing my teeth. And you come up and either try to pull my pants down and touch my butt cheeks.
That's not what the question is. First of all, you just wanted to out me.
Yeah, I did. Yes,
I'm
I
convinced
did.
if you don't flick your man's titties, you don't love him.
Call that a bean dip.
No, like, okay, so your love languages are physical touch is one of them.
Yeah, 100%.
So I give you physical touch.
Oh, does she?
Um,
No shortage, none.
I think my biggest love language is acts of service. So I'd be like you giving me acts of service.
Which do I fulfill that?
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I know when she's not talking, she's hungry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the biggest one.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of other stuff that ties into that.
So I guess how our day would look is like you feeding me and me giving you a massage or something.
Oh, jeez.
I think our love languages are pretty similar.
Oh, yeah.
We just obviously like different things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would agree. I can't think of like anything off the cuff where we're different in that regard. Because we like
No.
words of affirmation too,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, some reassurance every now and again.
Do you love me?
Would you love me if I was a worm?
Yes. I would love you if, yeah. I would love you like a bird.
Oh my lord, you'd eat me?
Yeah.
Spit me out to your children? No.
Next.
Number 5 says, what's your go-to argument move? Do you storm off or turn into a detective?
You're a motherfucking
No,
detective.
Listen.
I go silent. I don't
Mhm.
storm off or turn into a detective, and
That shit pisses me off so bad.
I know, but we don't really argue,
No.
like at all.
Mm-mm.
And the only time
We've had like awkward confrontations, I would say,
yeah,
here and there.
but then we talk it out.
Yeah. But I've also learned to like when to quiet. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit and stew so I can calm down and not be mad, and then we can talk about it in a second.
Good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So I don't storm off, and I don't turn into a detective, and I feel like I'm a very patient person.
Yeah, except for that one time.
What time?
You fucking military drilled my ass.
Oh, yeah. That was, yeah. Uh-huh.
Sad.
You shaped up real quick.
I didn't do nothing to begin with.
We got to the point really quick.
Yeah, we fucking call it that.
You're a detective.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just in general though, not necessarily like with you, I guess.
No, to be clear, I mean, as we're talking about this, I have nothing to hide. My phone and everything is a open book to you.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Mm-hmm.
With that, I did see, so women are very like insecure, but it's for a good reason. Sometimes men like to stray away like little dogs. There's this girl that got into her husband's truck on TikTok, and she was like looking at all the receipts and looking at the garbage wrappers and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I've done that before.
Damn.
Not to you. But in general, I've done that before.
Women.
No.
Women.
No.
Relax.
That is only if you've been traumatized before. You don't fucking think to automatically do weird shit like that.
That is unhinged. That is unhinged.
Yeah.
What behavior?
You know how I caught my dad cheating on my mom?
A receipt?
A fucking crumbled up piece of paper that missed the motherfucking garbage can. Missed the garbage can. And it had the freaking girl's number on it and her name.
Oh, man.
So, miss me with all the unhinged women, this, that, and the other thing. There's no reason.
You see how she's coming at me like I've
been traumatized. No, but I know that you've also been traumatized. So there's.
Yes, I have.
So instead of you looking at receipts, you constantly, what was your one?
No, I was seeing if my truck was keyed again. That was it. I'd go out and check the paint on my truck.
I've never done that. I would never do that, no matter how like irritated I was.
Or send anonymous packages to my house.
Yeah, or call your work.
Or call my work and act like
a contractor.
A contractor.
Yeah, that shit's fucking psychotic.
Yeah, we'll get into that into another episode if you guys want to hear it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, number 6 says, if you had to pick one of my quirks, I can't say that word very
your
well.
Quirks?
Quirks.
See? Her accent. Quirks. I tell you what.
What did I say the other day that I couldn't say?
Oh my god, I don't even know. I was dying. I was crying.
I said crab, bro.
It's a crab broil.
Crab.
Say broil.
Broil?
Crab bowl?
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
No. Broil.
Oh my god, mushmouth.
I gotta change my Oh
my god.
It's quirks. Quirks? Which one of my quirks would you tolerate forever?
All of them. There's not a single one of your quirks that annoys me. Truthfully.
Oh, that's cute.
It's because I love you.
I feel the same way. I actually like this man. So nothing you do really like makes me feel weird or grosses me out or I don't know.
No, there's one thing that irritates you. I don't have a sense of time.
Neither do I anymore. So that shit fucking went out the window. But when we were first talking, yeah, you'd be like, I'm gonna get ready and come over. And then it'd be like 3 hours later. Like, where the fuck are you?
And truthfully, it is not intentional. I still think it's my ADHD. I just get like distracted and comfortable going about everything on my own pace with like no rush.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That might be a really bad thing, but
I don't know.
It's definitely not intentional.
You've definitely turned me into more like relaxed and not like fucking go all the time.
And you've added more structure for me.
That's good. Remember when we were first together and we like started spending the night with each other and you wouldn't fucking wake up and I would just lay there with anxiety. Like, it's 7 o'clock. Why are we not up? Like, I should be grocery shopping. I should wash my car by now, clean my house. Because I was so used to like living alone and doing all of those things. Like, I would wake up at 5 a.m. Not on fucking purpose by any means, but that was just like the wake up time, no matter what time I went to bed.
There's literally mornings where I woke up and you were up out of bed with the window open, looking out the window. I gotta get up. I don't feel good.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna have a bad day if we don't get up right now.
Yeah.
I still can't like sleep in a lot, but it's definitely obviously better.
Well, it's also different when you're growing a baby.
Yeah, I'm tired for no reason. Well, there's a reason, but it feels like there's no reason.
Yeah. Next.
It says,
what question, man?
Number 7, how many date nights does it take to recharge you, and do you prefer Netflix or a fancy restaurant?
I would say truthfully neither. We'd probably rather explore, hike, or do something we haven't done before rather than go and get food. I don't know if we even really consider that a date. I think going out and doing things like when we went to Tacoma and stuff like that.
Hmm.
We had multiple dinners, but I think we find value in like mini trips and going exploring little thrift shops and going and looking at new places or finding places to do photography and just stuff like that.
Hmm.
So I know I deterred from that, but Netflix isn't a date night. That's just a pastime if we have
Yeah.
nothing going on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, we also haven't had like a date night in a
No.
while. I think the last one was when
When what?
was our last one? It was when I was still pregnant.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure. And
I'm
we went
pretty
to the
sure. Because since Ronan's been here, it's been a lot more difficult. We don't have like a babysitter or anything.
yeah, we have no village.
No, we're out here on our own.
Even when we were back home, we had no village, or my home, I guess.
Mm-mm.
Um, I can't remember the name of that place. Oh, Perch.
Oh yeah.
Is when we went to Perch, and it wasn't that great.
No,
I think that's also because we've had date nights where we've gone out to eat, and it's kind of just been like, mm,
it's
I
not like
guess.
exciting because it's not like yeah we're together by ourselves, but it doesn't fill our cups.
Yeah. I also just think that we like enjoy spending time together all the time. I mean, like you were getting ready for the podcast and shaving your neck, and I was sat on the floor because I wanted to be in the room with you.
Yeah.
So I think it would be fun to like, or maybe it would feel different if we got like dressed up like fancy.
Yeah, that'd be different.
But if we just go like out to eat,
Yeah.
but I agree, going on trips obviously feels better.
Yeah.
The whole entire trip, I guess, feels like a date more so.
Mm-hmm. You know the only thing I got out of Perch, I realized I am allergic to alcohol.
Yeah. You turned red very quickly.
Yeah, it was like 3 minutes after I had some rum. I had like red blotches all over my face, got
Yeah.
swollen and puffy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you had one, what was it, like a pale ale?
Mm-hmm.
I think at Ram, you didn't really get red.
No, it's true. Maybe it's a type of alcohol.
Yeah. Number 8 is, what's one thing you hope I never change about myself?
Your honesty.
Mm.
She's black and white.
Yeah.
There's no beating around the bush. None. No fluff. No fluff with this woman.
That took a lot of years to perfect.
It's a goddamn sharpened axe.
Mm-hmm. That's how you don't get run over.
Yeah, with all wheels of the semi.
All 18.
hmm
Um,
what is one thing that you don't want me to change?
I appreciate, I guess, how patient you are. Um, with me, with Ronan, with Abigail.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think you're the first man that has been in my life that has not like raised their voice or gotten like, I've seen you get frustrated, like,
Mm-hmm.
but literally only that one time.
Yeah.
But other than that, you haven't really gone like mad or anything like that. I'm definitely used to a loud household,
Right.
and all my relationships have been loud, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
That isn't my personality unless like I'm not that way to people I love, but if it's like in protection of the people I love, I'm a different animal.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. I can be yeah, I'm very patient, but don't fuck with my family. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
I love.
Yeah.
Number 9 is, what's the funniest way you'd want me to support you when you're feeling down?
The funniest?
Yeah. when you're sad?
I wouldn't say funniest, but you could be naked. Thanks. That'll cheer me up.
Stop getting me pregnant so I can look good naked again. Thank you.
You're letting me get you pregnant. Takes two to tango.
Number 10 is in 10 years, do we see ourselves as adventure seekers, homebodies, or maybe owning a treehouse Airbnb?
Adventure seekers and owning a treehouse Airbnb?
Yeah.
Multiple.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about that, doing Airbnbs.
Yeah. We have. I would like them to be longer term rentals rather than like nightly.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
that would be. I feel like that would be better, but at the same time, I've also seen how like renters leave shit, and like that just scares me.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe like 3 months at a time, like how you're saying that one dude does or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That'd
Like
be
the minimum of 3 months is what they do, and then longer term.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'd have to like really vet the person.
Yeah.
I've seen some nasty shit. Nasty.
Yeah, like when we got here.
Yeah, this Airbnb was not clean. There was piss all over the toilets and the floor. There was dog hair all over the carpets. There was dirty dishes left in the sink and in the dishwasher. What else? Oh, the beds weren't made. The beds were like,
No, they were slept in and left.
yeah. And there's a pile of like random towels and
That were
hand
still wet.
towels. Yeah, on Abby's floor. It was not.
The countertops, the stove were disgusting. The showers were disgusting. There was a bunch of like hair in the showers and like in the drain.
Oh yeah. It's still there. I haven't touched it, but there's just a bunch of shit underneath the bed.
Oh yeah.
Our bed from like little kid toys and shit like that.
Oh boy. Maybe that's the next episode.
Yeah. I think we should wait until
Yeah, well, more to come on that.
Shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
I think the piss on the toilet really got me. I was like, what the fuck
Especially
is
because you were
this?
having morning sickness.
Yeah, I'm like, this is like my toilet bowl in the morning. This is where I hang my head to die in the morning. You're gonna tell me that some little fucking random kids or random man's piss? First of all, there was fucking piss dripping down the sides of the bowl and on the fucking floor. Like, who pisses like that?
Heathens,
Who?
that's who. Goddamn animals, all right? Ugh.
That was not fun.
Is this how we're closing out the podcast?
This is how we're closing out the podcast. I'm irritated.
Well, if you guys want to hear more about this, if you made it this far, let us know. Well, as always, like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate you. We're trying to be more active on Instagram and Threads again, now that we're settling in. Anything you'd like to add?
No, not really. I think our next few episodes, I think this one was a good one to get back to like us.
Yeah.
But our next few will probably be about our current living situation and
we could touch on more experience in
Utah. Yeah. And the pregnancy, I suppose.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Ta-ta for now. Bye. Bye-bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Thanks.